Smith here. I'm with the owner of the GFSSL League. In the beginning of this interview, you guys are going to hear Mike speak out about the GSCFB. Unfortunately, the owner is arrested and that league has tarnished. So be mindful when you hear this interview. Some of this has been updated and some of it haven't because I worked very hard to do this interview. So I want to still get you guys input in regards to how Mike is thinking, man. He's a guru when it comes to interviews. So I'm excited. The question I asked him is how do he feel about, going into the college football and if he will actually participate in that and going into the Madden new franchise, will we see any sliders being adjusted or are we going to wait to see how the developers created the game? So enjoy this interview and we're going to get right to it.
I think in terms of the college one, the GSCFB, I was fine with 2 stars. I think it's better to let guys kind of pick their own, whether they want a 5-star team, 4-star team. And there was a lot of, back and forth with that. It was one of the reasons why I kind of decided to leave because there didn't seem to be a direct answer as to what the plan was with conferences, with 2 stars, 4-star, 5-star. So I just kind of bowed out there. But in terms of sliders here with Madden, we usually always only touch the interceptions because they're so high at the beginning. We have to lower them a little bit. Other than that, we try to leave it as close to stock as possible. And like you said, see what the developers have done for this year before we go touching anything too crazy, especially with wear and tear, things like that. We don't want to go touching fatigue or speed thresholds, things like that. So it'll probably just be the INT slider that we lower a little bit so we're not seeing those 70, 80 INT seasons from some of those users that like to throw the ball as much as they do. No, I'm really excited, like you said, about just building that foundation out because for years now we've been doing this league and it's always been one of the more active leagues, one that kind of tends to go a little longer than most. This season, I do think college kind of hurt us a bit. A lot of guys went to college, didn't come back, didn't play Madden. So I was a little, frustrated with that. But for 26, we're definitely going to bring back Game of the Week. We're definitely going to bring back some of those more interactive kind of deals where we're kind of more involved with the day-to-day of, oh, check this game out or check out this stream or posting clips, things like that. So we are going to try to be more active and more involved. But I also think that just kind of comes down to the players because you guys take your teams seriously. You guys want to see your teams develop. And we have a lot of guys who some of them want to take those best teams, but then some of them also want to take those rebuilds. So I do think we have a really good mix of guys who I have to play with Lamar, or I have to play with Mahomes. And then we have other guys that want to build up the Panthers or want to build up some of those lower level teams like my Jets. So I just really think we have a good mix, and I'm really looking forward to 26 to getting back to that more active kind of people in general chat, talking smack, good natured stuff. We don't want to go too crazy, but just getting back to that really, really fun league that we saw and that we built up until about, I'd really say, probably October, November. This season is when it started to tail off. So I'm excited to get back to what we were with the games of the week, with the posting the highlights, kind of talking some smack, and just kind of seeing where we can go from there.
So you guys just heard some very exciting things coming from the commissioner of the GFSSL League. Shout out to Mike, man, for taking time out of his busy schedule to get this interview done. And it was very awesome for us to be able to reveal a lot of exciting information for the GFSSL League. We have a lot of things in store for the franchise, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And we have more upcoming interviews as well. Just want to give you guys an update in regards to the owner, Roger Goodell, speaking out to the franchise. Peace.